to Naturally Tones, guys. So, like my set tune and my previous video them, this channel is not gonna be only about hair and makeup. Today we'll come to talk things them. So if you wanna hear about changing jobs 101, stay tuned. By the way, full disclaimer, if you not agree with anything what me I say, you can just tell me, I like when we talk the things them. Run the tape. Tip number 1, ensure that you have a personal agenda. Every company have them objectives and things they want you to achieve, but you yourself need to have your objectives and things you want to achieve. Are you changing jobs because you are not feeling challenged enough? Or is your personal development at risk? Is your mental health at risk? Is your pocket at risk? Think about these things and then have an idea as to what they need to look like, and then find the job that suits your needs. If you find yourself constantly changing jobs, still not feeling fulfilled, then maybe where you were putting your foot and testing those waters, it never worked for you because the job never right, but you never right mentally for the work. So make sure you take some time to think about exactly what you want to get out of your next role, and then be guided by that when sending out those resumes and signing that dotted line. Tip number 2, know all there is to know about your vacation policy. So, for example, if they say to you, oh, after 1 year you get 10 days, and then those 10 days don't roll over, and say you're gonna resign, around that time there, make sure you use it up. Worse, if they don't pay for the vacation, use it up. But remember, say you can't use it in your resignation period. So, put your ducks in a row before time, so that way it's smooth sailing when you go about your business. However, if it does roll over and they do pay for it, don't take any vacation in that first year. Trust me, there's a science to it. So if you don't take the vacation in that first year, you will always have 10 days in the back. So even if you leave after a contract renewal period, you'll still have an extra set of 10 days to be compensated for. Why not a little extra in your pocket not hurt? That way you can resign a little bit earlier before your new start date. Take a 1 trip of foreign, buy a little 1 laptop, like a little Naturally Tones on YouTube. I mean, you can do so many things. Another good tip is don't always follow the money, guys. Sometimes them give you double the money, yes, or even a little 20 grand more. But when you look on the workload, when you look on the work environment, when you look on the people you have to work with, I better you the tan way there. So if the interviewer even allows you to get a tour of their facilities, or if you can use LinkedIn to find someone who works there who may be in your network and ask them what it's like working at that company, that would be a good shout prior to signing on the dotted line. Because guys, you don't want to jump in a one frying pan to our next oven. We're not try burn up today, we're try prosper. Timing is important. If you know that you have statutory deductions that you cannot afford to miss, don't leave the people then work mid-month and jump into the next work. A lot of times your new company will not pay you when you move mid-month because payroll period has passed. So that means you're gonna have to wait 6 weeks to get that new paycheck. And me know my bill them can't wait that long. JPS, I mean. But yes, so you want to ensure that you know what deductions that you need to cover, and if best thing you can do for yourself is to say to them, hey, by month end I can leave my job and then I can go into the next one. Unless you actually listen to me about that vacation and that 2 weeks vacation that you had in the back, you have it saved up, so that way if you leave the work a little early, you have a little buffer. Leave on a good note. As much as you and your boss agree, as much as you and the co-worker agree, leave with peace in your heart and love in your mind, because at the end of the day, to you go for better. So nobody leave nobody go at St. Thomas or obey you because of how you behave. Just leave good. Do the people them work up to your last day and then graciously exit through the door. No need to tarnish your name in the streets, because you never know when you might have to come back for the same work. So no make nobody have no care to play upon you. So you've been applying, nobody no call you, and you front up every day at the people them workplace. Stop it. Don't make nobody fire you and turn you out. Do the work the people them ask you to do until you bingo. It's as simple as that. So you want to ensure that you're doing the work that is required of you and make the most of it. So if them have a little course to offer, do it. If them have a little handout to offer, do it. Why? Because you're still developing your skill sets, which may put you in a better position when you're applying for other places. So don't just sit there grumble. Make the most of the experience that you have, even if the new job don't come yet. And last but not least, don't tell people your business, especially your co-worker them. Go home and tell your woman and your man at night time, or you're vexed about the work and how you want to move on. Don't sit there at the people in workplace reading out your own file. We're not trying to do that. So keep people out your business, and when you're making your smart moves, you make them confidently. And there you have it, guys. Here are all the tips, just in case you missed any. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've actually done any of the tips that I've mentioned when moving to a new job or considering changing your jobs. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so that you stay within the family and you stay up to date with what's happening with me. And if you think you may have interest in other things, stay tuned, because as I mentioned, this channel is normal, it's not predictable. We have a bag of things that come. So thanks again for watching. Bye.